Hey y'all, we're now watching Masters of the Air, Part 7, Episode 7. So in the last episode, we saw that Cleven is alive. Yay! Egan's reaction to seeing Buck alive was great. He was like, oh, everything was shot. And we were like, obviously reacting as well. We were really happy to see him. My sister and I were like, yay! And it was a very emotional reunion.
Yeah, it was.
Because I got the impression he was probably alive because we didn't see him die. And there was a scene with him in the intro that I didn't remember from the earlier episodes. The categories too. And yeah, that's so Egan's been placed in a prison camp, especially for pilots. Cat says like, I'm out of here. So Egan's been placed in a prison camp specially for Allied pilots. And if I remember correctly, I guess we'll find out if they do it this episode or not. And yeah, it's famous for a reason. But I have no clue if they were part of it or not. So yeah, it's really cool to have on the ground perspective from inside a prison camp. So in the meantime, we also see Rosenthal and his crew going through rest time, and then they have to work up the courage again to go back into the cockpit. And that was really cool. So it was a really heavy episode, last one.
Yeah, it was.
So I guess we'll see how episode 7 goes.
They treated our boys humanely enough.
Really?
Their diet consisted of potatoes and turnips.
Unless you're Soviet.
Unless you're... Oh, I see.
Cool. So now it's winter.
Jesus.
Another holdup? Red Cross is having trouble getting mail into the camp.
It's so weird seeing Butler in this after watching him in Dune. He
true,
absolutely slayed that role so hard in Dune Part 2. If you guys haven't seen that with him, he's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Spare some water?
Rabbit? Stray rabbits running around under our combine.
Use the bu- Let's get 'em
Yeah, the Red Cross would get them stuff. Also, this is late 1943.
We want expectations among the men to be realistic.
Let's go. Rosenthal.
Oh my god. It's like
Well
Chicken
organized.
Run.
It's
But
just like
that's where Chicken Run probably got the idea from.
we saw Empire of the Sun too. They did this.
Yeah.
Wow. They don't care about, making it orderly. They just mess
Yeah,
it
of
up,
course.
leaving the prisoners to clean it up. And prisoners not like they got anything else to do.
Yep.
Oh,
no.
Dun,
Very
dun.
strange to see Buck and Bucky together
know.
again, but in a
After
completely
episode.
different setting.
I guess they're both alive. That's good.
Yeah.
It was still a really good reveal, honestly.
Yes.
Spoilers: the Germans lost. Man, it's so different from his Dune character. Here he's kind of like just mumbling and not very
Chill
much.
and-
No,
yeah.
just like, all right, boys. But yeah, they would try to get radios to listen to the BBC, for obviously for information on what's going on.
How did I get the radio?
It's smuggled in. They can bribe German guards, all
Wow.
sorts of stuff. Yeah. Yep. Everyone can feel it.
100th bomb.
There's tons of American soldiers suddenly in Britain.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Ah,
Hmm.
Rosenthal.
I'm Captain Robert Rosenthal. I'm a pilot. It's good to have you guys here.
French and Belgian resistance.
Oh yeah, they
They
came
made
back.
it back.
Or Babbitts. Nothing gave us more hope than the return of men we thought were lost.
I'll bet.
Oh, this area again. They love doing their drinks here.
Yeah.
I like how we're down to these characters because everyone else is at the prisoner camp.
Oh, Jesus.
Dave Miner and his boys are at 24 too.
Pray to God you can fly half as good as him. Might make it a 25 too.
I built a homemade crystal radio. I'm thinking of giving it a try in here.
I love how they've been here for so long. They now know everything.
Yeah.
Marconi. There we go. Sounds about right. Berlin or its environs.
You hear that?
First daylight raid on the capital of Germany.
Snell, quickly.
Hmm.
Now, back inside.
You notice they're treating him with courtesy because they're officers. You know, Egan and, yeah. You know, he's major.
Man on base held his breath as we see just how dearly it will cost us.
So a lot of them came back at least. Possibly. But I don't know how many went out, though.
15 down.
Oh, wow, they lost half.
Jeez.
So it's like life here more at camp than in the air. Wow, that's some really good VFX work, actually. Oh, jeez. His head's exposed. It makes it seem more chaotic than it is, though. Like, they're organized, right? They come back with fire extinguishers, doctors, firefighters for each plane. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's from the intro. Yeah. Shrapnel in his leg. Nice detail.
No,
Oh, that's his bone sticking out. Not a shrapnel. Actually, you can get hit by shrapnel. Like the bones from other people. That's called bone shrapnel.
Jesus.
Yeah. War does grisly things.
Monitor could sell must have been killed instantly.
Oh, so they never got to 25.
For their sake, they were. Shouldn't have to take evasive maneuvers not to get hit by.
Where are the Mustangs?
There are guys in parachutes. One after another.
You're not supposed to do that, like, legally. Once they're in the parachute.
Killed them all.
But, you know, both sides were kind of not
It's
really
at
following it
war,
sometimes. Yeah.
Called her a second time,
Oh.
and a third.
Oh, so he did shoot on his wife.
Yeah.
Jeez. Man, that was just casually revealed after what happened last episode.
True. Oh, they're going to treat the gunshot?
No, I think they're trying to make something.
Oh, I see.
Cleven's really smart then if he can make a radio.
Oh.
Imagine asking somebody today to do that. Nobody knows how to make phones. Like,
That's true.
like there's the amount of circuits and shit on it. It's just crazy. You can't make that now. But you can make stuff like that. You know, it's very basic.
Oh.
But, you know, the average person wouldn't know how to do it. Just follow a YouTube guide. It's been so long. Cleven.
That's it, fellas. Maybe next time.
The imitation of his voice.
Pop the question.
Why would you do that over mail?
I don't think they had a choice.
That's great.
This is a more chill episode, actually. But it could get worse later.
Be my best man.
Aww. These two. His eyes are like, what?
He's a little more awake now.
I will be your best man.
Aww. Nice.
I love how straightforward the conversations are.
Yeah.
Be my best man? Okay. That's it. Like, no drama.
They're such good friends. They've come to that point now.
Oh, they're almost at D-Day. 3 more months.
Oh.
March 1944. Right? Because he mentioned it.
Jack, it's the same, Ruth. Yesterday. They don't care if they kill us all, do they?
Yankees trade DiMaggio?
He tried.
No, I can't stand this place any more than you.
I thought they're both camps, like, different ways.
True. The contrast between both.
Oh, new commander. Where's Harding?
Plant. Jesus.
Yeah, see, they're going for the ball bearings.
So I will be command pilot for the entire.
Wow.
Wow.
Big Bowman.
Rosenthal. Now he's going.
Now he's going.
Yeah. So they rotate them, like half go, half stay.
15 planes left to send up.
Oh, jeez.
Apparently he's famous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice.
Oh, nice shot.
Wow.
Is the composer going to do more epic music? Oh, there they go.
Chances of defeating the Luftwaffe by the introduction of the P-50.
Oh, there they are, the Mustangs.
Ah. So they were accompanying them?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The Mustangs can now go that far because they have the
Nice.
they have those drop pods that carry extra fuel, so they just drop them when they get far enough.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Now they have escorts. Really useful because the Mustangs are really good planes too.
Hmm.
They're crouched! Ah! I can't get a shot at them! They're taking us to 45th!
Jeez, all those Mustangs. Wow, that's a lot of fucking fighters.
I have green.
Colonel Bennett, who's going with them?
Navigator to pilot. We're over Berlin, but I think we missed our turn for the IP.
Oh, jeez. Look at that.
The CG gives it a very painting look, actually.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I wonder if it's on purpose.
We have fighters at 11 o'clock.
It's so useful to have fighters now.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of shit to shoot at.
Jesus.
The scale is crazy. You don't even know who you're shooting at.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Man, it looks like a war on their map.
25. We're going home.
Wow, they did it. I only lost one plane. So see, all those fighters really helped out this time.
Oh, yeah.
Was you gonna miss us that much? This is upping the end of tour requirements from 25 to 30 missions.
That's why he didn't want to tell them. He looks so broken.
Only any crew in between will have to make 28.
Wow.
And changing the rules on us mid-game?
Yeah, that's kind of a dick move.
Bullshit, Jack.
Hmm.
Yes, you have.
Oh, there she is.
Hmm.
I meant you.
I've been fairly busy too.
You know, during
I didn't expect to see her again, actually.
After the last episode, yeah.
Oh, wow, so they did sleep together. God damn it. Why?
So, has he written to his wife?
No idea. Well, these two get along very well. So.
Yeah. It's so funny that in the last episode we're saying, oh, they're friends.
Oh,
so
thank
nice
God,
to
nothing happened
see."
between them, and then
Yeah.
then they just skip right into it. And this one is like an F you to everything. Here's something. I have to like change it slightly because you don't know which track you're on.
he had to completely destroy the German Luftwaffe. He could go home.
Oh, he's gonna stay. Oh wait, no, this is an air raid.
Oh.
Brits in North Compound.
That's what it is.
3. Jesus.
Okay, so they didn't join in with that. That was just a British thing.
Work it out. And this you will be the one worth knowing.
Simulate wants him in his office. Now.
Our orders for me to take an inventory of all Jewish prisoners of war at Stalag Luft III.
There are only Americans in Stalag Luft III, Major Simulite.
Oh, he made it back too.
Hmm.
Ah, so he's gonna rejoin.
You've been extended to 30 missions.
Yes, sir, I do. And some rookie coming to take my place. Getting himself and his crew killed on their first mission. Then he gets replaced by another replacement and over and over and over again.
Oh.
I can't go home.
Wow.
Not yet.
The air strategy to shift radically.
So this one is
You cannot occur. The Luftwaffe is destroyed.
bait.
With bombers as the bait.
Oh, boy.
That's why the Germans lost so many fighters. And the less Germans that make it back, the less there are to train with. You know, the new ones, replacements are worse. Oh, wow. That was a really fast episode.
Yeah, it was.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
So he's re-enlisted. Yeah, so that was the thing I was talking about. That's what happened at that camp. The famous Great Escape attempt. There's a movie made on it, too.
The Great Escape?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, we haven't seen that one.
Yeah. Though from what I understand, they kind of historically twisted it a bit. They added American to go with the Great Escape in the movie, but in real life, you heard it was just a British. Yeah, because I guess the filmmakers are like, American audiences won't be interested unless we insert an American in there. So, anyway, we can watch that sometime. So, yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what happened. So they never joined in. Okay. So they heard about it, though. That was cool.
Yeah, that was.
And I guess the next few episodes are just them trying to survive the end of the war, Rosenthal trying to survive, and then D-Day is probably next episode, I'd imagine, since this is March 1944. So up till this point, they're going to start bombing the shit out of France. That way they can land without any kind of air opposition. And yeah, from there it just got worse. Yeah. It's a crazy strategy, but it really worked really well. Unfortunately for the bombers.
So the P-51s weren't introduced until later on?
No, they were introduced. You saw them.
Yeah, but I mean, like...
Introduced this year. They started making a huge impact. They were slaughtering the Germans coming in. That's why 14 bombers came back out of 15. Because the fighters took them all out.
What a huge difference.
Yeah, huge difference. Having fighters to fight, the German fighters can't focus on the bombers if they have to fight other fighters.
True.
And the American P-51 was designed specifically to outfight them too. So they can outfly them, outraise them, whatever.
And the Germans don't have anything similar?
They were working on jets, but by then it was like too late. Hitler was an idiot with the production for that. Thankfully.
Oh, how so?
Because they're working on jets, right? But he couldn't decide what he wanted the jet to be. He wanted it to bomb. He wanted to do this, do that, do that. You have to design it for only one thing.
I see.
Plus, he didn't put enough resources towards it. They put a lot of resources towards lots of stuff that didn't work. Thankfully, again. Like the atomic bomb. They never worked on it.
Oh.
You saw in Oppenheimer, they kind of mentioned it. The Germans were idiots with it. They didn't put any resources into it.
Wow.
Thankfully, again. So it was cool to see Egan and Cleven alive in the same camp. That was nice.
Yeah, very interesting to see them interact in a very different setting now. Yeah.
See, Egan went from gun-ho about escaping to kind of like, whatever, I'm here now.
Yeah.
He heard about them getting shot, and he's just...
Well, Buck had more time to process it.
Yeah.
Compared to Egan.
Where have you been?
Yeah, pretty much.
And Rosenthal, that was actually kind of emotional in a way, where he's like, I'm going back in. He could have just stayed out. Nobody would have blamed him at all.
No.
But no, he felt like his replacements would be worse.
He felt bad for them.
I guess that's why he's famous. For being such a badass. I don't know what happens to him.
Oh, okay. Have you heard of him before?
No. But I don't really... Because whenever I read about World War II, I read about the battles and the generals behind it. It's you don't usually hear about the individuals flying planes and those. Even in Masters of the Air, I read it years ago, so I don't really remember the characters. The characters, real life people. If I reread it now, it'd be cool to be like, hey, that's him.
Yeah, that's the guy.
That's Cleven. That's played by the great Dune 2 assassin. Wait, wrong guy.
Dune 2 assassin.
Yeah. Played by, I'll be like, okay, that's Austin Butler. That's Egan's character in the show.
So they have a prison camp for every...
For pilots. Yeah.
And the British, the Americans.
Yeah, they're kept separately.
Oh.
I guess luckily for the Americans, because they would have been killed. The escape? I think a couple did get out, though.
Well, he did say...
He said 50 were executed, but 80 got out, so we don't know what happens to the other ones.
Yeah, exactly. They're probably out looking for them, or...
Yeah.
I'm sure
Hitler was furious about that escape. He ordered like a nationwide manhunt. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it was a really serious... He was furious! But you heard the Luftwaffe didn't want to hand over their prisoners to the Gestapo and SS. They knew what would happen. Especially with the Jewish names. See,
That's
he was careful.
Pointed out earlier, Solomon.
Yeah, and he was careful to say these are all Americans.
Americans.
Yeah, it's like
He wanted to protect his men.
Yeah, the Jewish there wasn't exactly a country called Jewish, so he's just gonna call them all Americans to just hide whoever's Jewish or not.
But the Germans see it differently.
Yeah, though it seemed like the commandant was kind of warning them, like,
be on your best behavior.
Be on your best behavior. That way, the SS don't take away the Jewish prisoners. That was always a possibility.
Oh, they must have been terrified.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, they're kind of ballsy to fly in and into the war in the first place like
that
this.
That is true. That is true.
But they felt like they had to do something.
Yeah.
So for their fellow
Just
fellow Jews who are getting exterminated.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, not as I think the last two episodes were better, but this episode's pretty good on being more chill, and
this episode was
fine
on its
and we see Crosby go into an affair with her, like.
True. Of course, some people might say, "Can you blame him? He's alone. He's hurt, traumatized by all the war."
They gotta have some nude scenes too, or something.
Okay, yeah, but I'm sure maybe he and her had an affair in real life as well.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
I wonder if he wrote about it, because he wrote a
biography.
Yeah, and I don't remember because I never read it. I only read what other people said. I don't know if he mentioned his own affair in there. So I had an affair with this lady. She was hot, but my wife hated me, so I had to. Like, what's he gonna say? What would you say in that kind of book about yourself?
Well, exactly what he said. Everybody was traumatized, and they were looking for a way to forget that.
I get it. On the other hand, that's
Yeah,
it's harder. There's no Zoom calls or whatever.
It is hard. Yeah.
Well, not a definitely a more chill episode. Looking forward to the next episode.
Chill.
Episode
with the man's
8.
bone sticking out.
Man's bone sticking out of. It was more like toned down, kind of. The action wasn't as intense. The P-51s really made a difference.
That was so cool.
Yeah. The scale of World War II always blows my mind. Thousands of fighters, thousands of planes, millions of soldiers on the fighting each other. It was nuts.
Yeah. Great episode.
Yep. And I hope you guys enjoyed our reaction to episode 7. And the reaction for episode 8 will be on Patreon early, as well as a full reaction for this episode. If you want to check that out, thanks for watching our reaction. Take care and
have a good day.